When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as a survivor from nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Mary Jane is still hungry. Timmy's on his best behavior. How long will it last? There's much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Okay. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness. So let's see. Ted is vigorous enough to withstand the hazards of the wasteland. Mary Jane should regain her strength. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send Ted out. There are only so many things you can do in the tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know. Happy with weird face, sure. Poor Mary Jane. Is she still hungry? What do you mean tired? I mean, how do I make you rest? Just go to sleep. We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence was too annoying, so we quickly stopped. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dear God, Mary Jane, stop eating all of my food, you terrible person. No news is good news. There's nothing going on with Timmy. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Let's give you a little bit more food. Have to watch out with you. So, let's have Ted go. Okay, I'm gonna have you take the gun. Yeah, let's do that. I'm sorry, Mary Jane, I didn't mean for you to be so bad looking. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Equipment that he took? A gun. Okay, let's give you guys some water. Okay. You don't need food right now. If there's anyone who can rescue us from our hellish situation, it's the government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us, because they certainly check taxes and stuff like that in survival situations. Sounds like, you know, it's what I would do. Hey, have you been paying me? I guess I can rescue that then. Come on. You're those guys who keep on paying taxes. I know you well. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind, the government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign of them. So sure, let's turn on the radio. That's some jiving tunes, man. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates on their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they'll be in touch in a couple of days and told us to await further instructions. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of this situation. He even seems cheerful. They don't need supplies, they're good. I wish we could cure Mary Jane, but we can't. Oh dear, we just remembered we planned on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we're going, right? We're pretty sure they didn't bomb the warm places. Well, after they bombed, everywhere was warm. Is Ted back? Hello, Ted. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now, we should be more interested in a plan for water and rationing. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is being a complete kiss-ass and trying to make the best out of the situation. Fine, we don't need any supplies then. We heard something about supply drops on the radio. This might be just what we need to survive, and it's supposed to happen in our house. Shall we go out and see if it's really happening? Yeah, go ahead. Take the gas mask, though. Make Timmy do it, too. Oh, Ted's back! And he's looking greener than ever. And the gun's completely broken. And the gas mask is... Oh my god. But at least it looks like you got water and soup. And bullets, even. We went out to get supplies and our gas mask was a bit damaged. Note taken. Don't stand under a supply drop crate when it's falling out of the sky. You great big dumb glump... Oh! Okay, fine. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and some food cans. For a minute, we thought it was canned meat, but then we found out it's tomato soup. Our theory that this whole country used to run on tomato soup, and no one suspected a thing. Oh, is. Blah. 2 waters, 2 soup. Awesome. Ted has returned from his voyage to the surface. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. During our expedition, we stumbled across a half-ruined wall with some half-burnt painting on it. We quickly realized we found the ruins of our local museum. Normally, we would never enter an establishment like that without a ticket, but desperate times call for desperate measures. We jumped over the turnstile without looking back. We were hoping for some sweets or snacks, but all the museum canteen had to offer was tomato soup. Those poor, poor tourists. I love tomatoes. I don't know about you guys, but tomatoes are awesome. I eat tomato sandwiches almost every day if I can. Tomatoes. They're great, man. They're great. So we got 2 more food. That's awesome. So that's 4 extra food. The half-ruined wall is all that's left of the main corridor. Some paintings are still hanging, but they're almost unrecognizable. At the end of the corridor, we found a museum guard sitting on a chair, or at least something that used to be a museum guard. We found some ammo in his pocket, or at least something that used to be ammo. So much for our rifle. It got damaged during the expedition. Great. Get something to drink for Mary Jane. Sounds like the right idea. Timmy prefers apple juice, but right now we should get him some water. So Ted's hungry, Ted is sick, Ted is tired. Okay, so food for everybody. Let me see what else. Mary Jane and Timmy are both thirsty. Good. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going into the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. I'm going to not send anybody. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place much worse than this cozy shelter. Day 15. Getting a lot of radiation sounds. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to try and get rid of the pessimism and bring some cheerfulness back into our lives. Mary Jane is rather sick. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy is very brave. Ted is still hungry. Fine, Ted. I can't cure you guys. The contamination of our town is still strong. Let's not scavenge then. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds behind our door. When we peeked out this morning, we saw a leather suitcase. It has no address or name on it, but we're pretty sure it was meant for us. Should we open it? Yes. 100%. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for this recording. I'm going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger, and we'll figure out what's in the suitcase next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. It has been a blast. I really appreciate your support and patronage. And if you like this video, please hit like, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. And until then, keep being awesome. Bye!